ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. You've clicked onto the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 15th day of July, and it feels like fall out there. Feels awfully nice for midsummer. Let's go to some Skycam shots around the state this morning coming from our Skycam network. First off, the view coming from Gadsden. Looking off to the east from the top of the mountain there, Lookout Mountain, and you can see a clear sky. The visibility is just excellent. Almost looks like an autumn morning. Tuscaloosa, we're looking down on Greensboro Avenue. Things are nice and quiet there. And from downtown Jasper, that's the view there from the King Building, right across the street from the Walker County Courthouse. Look at that dry air, just amazing. Water vapor satellite shot showing the dry air all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And that's going to be the story. The chance of rain very, very small for the rest of this week. In fact, no chance of rain certainly today with that kind of air mass. And yeah, we see a 59-degree reading in there at 5 o'clock this morning. That's probably coming from Decatur. We'll run down the list of lows on the blog later this morning. But very, very refreshing, no doubt about that. Of course, we'll be up in the low 90s today, but the humidity values will stay low. Rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Saturday evening. This is suggesting some really heavy stuff down there around Tampa Bay and Fort Myers, up to Orlando and Jacksonville with this disturbance in the eastern Gulf. And around here, it's still suggesting maybe 1/10 to a quarter inch of rain. And we'll see. The GFS is dry as a bone for a while, but there are some conflicting opinions with that. Bertha finally pulling away from Bermuda this morning. Tropical storm, that's going to be ultimately moving on out. There's a look at that meandering track. Northeast, southeast, east, and then northeast again. And it should be a weakening subtropical type system at some point next week, but it's just taking a slow time in getting out of here. And out there in the rest of the Atlantic, boy, we got a couple of things lined up here. We've got 94L out there, and that is around 45 west. Another big blow-up of convection out there around 30 west. And we'll have to watch both of those things. In terms of 94L, here's the latest track. Now, it certainly is not looking better this morning. There's no change in organization. So far, no sign of this thing getting stronger. But if it happens to crank, and it could, there's a look at the track, and pretty much a consistency-type track with the models coming right through the Leeward Islands into the Caribbean in about 48 hours. And where does it go from there? Central America, the Gulf, hooking up toward the Bahamas, just don't know yet. But we'll watch and see. And again, the Gulf of Mexico is disturbed, the eastern Gulf. And that's in advance of our front that's settling down there. And, you know, a lot of times those fronts that do make it into the Gulf this time of the year can be a breeding ground for some type of backyard homegrown tropical system. So we'll have to watch that carefully as well. One way or the other, I think that is going to wet down the Florida Peninsula in a big way. Today, we've got the westerlies up north. A little segment of that old trough is still hanging back over the southeastern states, and down below that, you can see kind of a broad, low-pressure area that's in the northeastern Gulf with heavy rain over parts of central and south Florida, but around here, dry as a bone. Tomorrow, the wet weather continues over South Georgia and much of south and central Florida. But again, around here, we'll stay dry tomorrow. Thursday, same deal. Dry as a bone. Still got that little low near Tifton, Georgia, and Valdosta, Georgia. And Friday, same deal. We stay dry, but we note the NAM. You know, the NAM is radically different in the way it handles that Gulf thing. It pulls the moisture right up in here. And if the NAM is right, we better mention a chance of showers here Friday. So the GFS versus the NAM. For now, we'll side with the drier GFS and just kind of watch it. We got plenty of days to tweak the forecast. Saturday, starting off the weekend, looks pretty dry. This is back to the GFS. And the same deal on Sunday. There might be a shower somewhere in spots Saturday or Sunday afternoon, but if this model is right, not much rain at all. And Monday of next week at the same deal. Very uneventful. At the end of the forecast period, the end of the month, the 30th of July, ridging over much of the nation, 594 circle, a small one out there over Salt Lake City. And boy, that's a nice plume of tropical moisture coming up in here. But again, really no sign of any seriously hot weather or anomalies at this point, unless some kind of tropical system comes up and surprises us. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so this afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.